So in this video, I'm going to be going through my full 20-0 tactics, all the way from ultra defensive to ultra attacking. These will definitely help you guys out. I've done a few videos like this already, but this early into the game, I'm constantly tweaking, changing things. So these are the most recent 20-0 tactics for this weekend just gone. If they do help you, please do leave a like rating and make sure to subscribe. I'm actually starting to believe that one day we can get that 100,000 subs, but I can only do it without you guys. So please do me a quick favour, hit that sub button. But for now, let's get into it. So as you can see, I am in the Elite Division, 652 skill rating, which is very high. I'm apparently at the moment like top 500 in the world. I was higher than that, but I've not played. So I'm going to show you the tactics, and I get so many comments about the team. Like, obviously the team is good, but everyone in this division's team is good. Like, I'm playing against pro players and stuff, so it's just how it is here. So, custom tactics. We'll start off with this. Ultra defensive, and this actually is what I use when I'm trying to see out a lead. It's not what I start games with, so still quite high on the depth with 60. We've got a direct passing there, 60 on the width, 7 players in box, 3 on the corners, 1 on the free kicks. It is a 4-2-3-1. I actually do like this formation, and it is one that you can start games with if you want. It's very solid all round. It can be at times, especially in bad gameplay, a little bit hard to attack. The options can be quite limited. It's not awful for it, but there's just formations that are better for attacking. But defensively, it just feels so good. You can have the cams come back to help you. You've got the 2 CDMs sat in front of a back 4 with the fullbacks set to stay back. Like, it's very good defensively. This is how I line it up. So stay forward on the striker, come back on defence on the middle cam, and then basic on the outside cams. And then for those guys, I have get into the box for cross as well. The reason for this is basically, like, say for example, you were running down the wing with Salah, and you get near your opponent's box. On the other wing, you will then have Mbappe getting into a position for a header. So you can score a lot of those in this formation. In terms of the CDMs, you have your more defensive one set to stay back, cut passing lanes, cover centre, and then for the more balanced one, you just have him on balanced, but then also cut passing lanes and cover centre. In terms of the defenders, I have all of them on step up. I've been really enjoying this tactic. That is subject to change. We'll see how things go, but for now, I do really enjoy it. I recommend you guys trying it. And then have your fullback set to stay back as well. So that is the 4-2-3-1. It's what I use if you know, a goal up and the guy's putting a lot of pressure on me. Next, we will go to this 4-2-2-2, which is what I use when I'm sort of trying to get back into a game, but it's not too desperate yet. So, like, say I'm 1-0 down at half time and things just aren't working, this is what I will switch to. So 4-2-2-2, press on heavy touch, 72 depth. The reason for that is the auto offside traps, direct passing for the chance creation, and you can see the rest there. This formation's really good for the outside of the foot shots. You can see that my team is lined up exactly for them. We have Salah out on the left, Zaha out on the right, and this formation, it feels pretty decent going forward. It's similar, obviously, to a 4-2-3-1, except for you have an extra striker instead of the middle cam, and that helps a lot for, like, 1-2s, balls in behind. Like, the striker doesn't feel isolated. It's just a better formation for attacking, so one I would definitely recommend. We have stay forward on both strikers, just balanced everything for the wide cams. And then the exact same principle here. We have stay back while attacking on the more defensive one. And the reason that we don't have, like, the cut passing lanes and stuff is because on this setup, I'm trying to be more aggressive. So, like, I don't want to be passive and let my CDMs cut the passing lanes by themselves. Like, this setup is for when I'm trying to get goals back, so I'm going to be manually pressing, being more aggressive. So balanced on the rest of those. And then we have stay back while attacking, of course, on the fullbacks, which I would recommend basically in any fullback formation. Like, you don't want your fullbacks going forward. So that is that. That is what I use to try and get back into games. This is what I start games with. So it is a 5-2-1-2, 72 on the depth once again. Direct passing. If you're unsure why I picked direct passing, I've said it a lot over the past, well, even through last FIFA. Basically, what it does is it pushes your opponent's back line so deep, no matter what their depth is, like they get pushed back into their own penalty area, meaning it's just naturally easier to create chances. So direct passing is definitely what you want to be running on your chance creation. We then have 6 players in the box. I did have it on 7, but I was finding that I was getting countered, like if I didn't score from the chance, so I knocked it down 1, and I mean, it's not too different, but definitely a little bit more secure. That is how I line it up in game. What is important for this formation, more than anything, is the wing back. So they need to be quick, good on the ball. Salah is like the perfect wing back. You want a left footer on the left side and a right footer on the right side. The reason for that is these outside of the foot shots. So when you're in attack, they're literally going to act as like left and right forwards. Like, they're so attacking, it's unbelievable. I have done a tactics video specifically on this formation and showing in game why it is so overpowered. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to click on my channel, go and give that a watch, and it will help you set this formation up, and it is crazy. So I recommend you guys go and watch that video. In terms of the instructions, we have stay forward, get in behind, stay forward on the cam, and then stay back while attacking on one of the centre mids, balanced on the other. Cover wing is pretty important for this, in my opinion, because your fullbacks are going to be going forward a lot, so it's nice to have one of the Cdms slot in there for when they are out of position. And then we have join the attack and overlap on the wing backs. That's very important. It's going to give this formation what makes it special. It is that instruction on the wing backs. It is just crazy in attack. We have step up on all the defenders as well. And that is the 5-2-1-2, what I use to start games. It is ridiculously good going forward. Finally, it is my all-out constant pressure tactic. So formation tactics for this sort of setup, they're all a little bit irrelevant, because as soon as you put constant pressure, team press, all that on, like, everything just goes out the window anyway. But it is a 3-4-2-1, constant pressure, 100 depth. You can see everything maxed out here. All the instructions are literally, you know, just everyone get forward, get in behind, all that sort of stuff. And it's just your standard constant press tactic, nothing special to it. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed this. These custom tactics, like 100%, will help you guys out. I'm using them in the Elite Division, getting 20-0 in Foot Champ. So if you enjoy this video, please do leave a like. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.